Hi, this is May. Hi, this is May Dulog here from YesFinanciallyFree.com. And today we're doing a quick informational interview about Bitcoin, which is a digital currency. And you can find out a replay of this and more information about Bitcoin if you just visit the blog. And it's right on the screen. My name's there. And it's YesFinanciallyFree.com/Bitcoin. I made it real easy for you to catch the replay and ask any more questions that you might have, because I'm actually going to interview my brother, so I can always ask him your questions later if you like. However, before we start, I just wanted to say this is going to be a very fast interview because we actually have to be to the airport in 9 minutes. So that's how much longer this interview is going to last. So I just wanted to tell you that right now. I'm going to start off with some introductory information. That's we're getting ready to go, as you can see. So let me just tell you right now some places where you can find information yourself. And I'm going to share my screen, and basically if you want to have information, what is Bitcoin and how does it work, there's a guy, his name is Andreas, and he actually, let me see if I can get this up, hold on. He actually teaches governments and does seminars at governments to explain to them what Bitcoin is so that they understand. So he is probably the ultimate source of information if you want to know what it is and how it works. So I'm just going to show you, I'm going to share my screen so you can see who I'm talking about. And it doesn't really show you where I can share. I think that's that one. Let's share that one. And for some reason it's sharing that screen. However, I'll fix that in a second. That's my blog screen. There we go. So you should be seeing this screen. That's his picture right here, Andreas Antonopoulos. Okay? And all you can do if you Google something like about Bitcoin and his name, Andreas Antonopoulos, you can find resources like videos or blogs or different things that he's done to explain what Bitcoin is, because it's a very interesting topic. It's digital money, and it's something that people, the United States government's very interested in it. All governments are looking at it very closely. It's a currency that's not tied to any country, so a country is not going to be changing anything with the currency due to political situations. So are you done? Come on over, see. My brother's ready to go, so we got a good 7 minutes with him. So you can just go check him out. This is a little bio of him. Andreas M. Antonopoulos is a California-based security expert, tech entrepreneur, and author. He is the host of Let's Talk Bitcoin podcast and teaching fellow for the Master in Science Digital Currencies at the University of Nicosia. So there you go. So that's a little bit about that. So if you want to get more detailed information, just Google everything about him and you'll get all you need there. So I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to introduce to you today my brother, Ghen-ki, and you're live on screen. So say hi. He was on an interview with me before about figuring out whether your money in China is counterfeit or not. So that was a while ago because he used to teach in China, and that's another currency issue we're not going to talk about today.
I'm not really a currency expert. I don't know why
he's not
coming up in these discussions.
Well, the only reason is because he's the only person I personally know who actually uses Bitcoin on a daily basis. Well, not daily, however, regularly, and he's working with it, has Bitcoin. You actually own Bitcoin, right?
Yes, I have a few.
Yeah. So he has a few Bitcoins. Now, I think one of the biggest questions I've gotten is, what is Bitcoin? Maybe a really quick description of what it is. Oh, and the other question I got, which you can put in the same one, is, isn't the founder of Bitcoin in jail? So those are the two questions I got. So if you could answer those in like a minute, you don't have to be real detailed. I told them where to go for details. I would just tell them like generally what it is and whether the founder is in jail.
Okay. Let's see. Bitcoin is a non-centralized electronic ledger. Like, imagine you didn't have any dollar bills in your pocket. Imagine you didn't have any physical money. Everything was bank transfers, right? Well, those bank transfers don't actually exist as physical pieces of paper. Those are all digital, correct? But the ledger is maintained by the banks. And perhaps like the Federal Reserve, you have to go all the way up to the bank.
So like if I have money in my bank account, I don't actually hold it. It's just there and it's just counted.
Yeah, and it's not actually in their vault either, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Right. That's true. I work in a bank and we don't actually carry all the cash you have in your deposits in our bank. That would be a very big security risk. So you actually, if you wanted to take a lot of cash out, and not even that much, like I had a customer wanted to get 10,000 in cash out the other day, and we were like, there's nowhere you can go to get that except one branch in Waikiki and one branch downtown. That was the only branch we could get that much money on the same day because we have to order it in advance. We don't have that much cash on hand, you know.
Yes.
So go ahead.
So basically, that money is just basically written somewhere, like electronic, right?
Right.
Well, a Bitcoin is basically a decentralized ledger. It's basically that. Like, no one holds a Bitcoin. It is just basically a written on it, not really written, but represented on a big decentralized ledger on thousands and thousands of computers that you own this Bitcoin. Okay. It's not particularly you own it, but this particular key, this particular encrypted key has access to those Bitcoins.
Okay.
And so, again, they don't exist anywhere. It's basically just numbers on a ledger.
Okay, so you're never going to actually get physical Bitcoin if you ask for it. Like, you can't go to a bank and be like, I want to take my Bitcoin out now, and they're not going to give you those coins.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. However, it still exists as a currency, just like we have money in the bank and we use it to transfer and buy things without actually taking cash and buying things. So we can actually do financial transactions with it.
Yeah.
It's just that you're not going to get a physical piece of it or anything like that. Not like US dollars or anything like that, right?
I mean, that's basically where the similarity is between traditional banking and Bitcoin. Otherwise, they're pretty much different. But as far as like, is the founder arrested?
Yeah, they said is the founder in jail. I don't know why they said that. So
well, I don't know. Nobody knows that the founder's in jail because no one knows who the founder is.
So the founder of Bitcoin is anonymous. And he was Japanese, so right? Japanese programmer?
Well, we don't know. I mean, the name, let's see. The person who came up with it and wrote the white paper used the name Satoshi Nakamoto.
Okay.
And does that mean he's Japanese?
Okay.
Apparently, he had a very good command of the English language, so we don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he was Japanese.
Okay. So
at one point, let's see, some reporter tracked Bitcoin down to somebody whose name actually was Satoshi Nakamoto.
Oh.
And he denied it, and he was a paranoid, kind of reclusive kind of guy, and that didn't really go anywhere either.
Okay.
So we don't really know who, like, maybe he's in jail.
So we don't really know what happened, who the founder is. So it's really anonymous, and so those are the only real two questions I got. So I'm gonna ask some more questions just so where can you get Bitcoin?
Let's see. You can get Bitcoin in lots of places. Let's see. Online exchanges is probably where most of the volume happens. Otherwise, you can visit certain websites that will hook you up with somebody who will sell you them in person. Like there's a local Bitcoin will do that.
Local Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Like localbitcoin.com?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Local Bitcoin. You can buy from people locally?
Yeah.
Like in your country, you mean locally, or like in your state, or in your city, or?
It depends on where they are. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you live somewhere like Los Angeles, obviously somewhere very local. If you live somewhere like Honolulu, I mean, you probably can go to Honolulu. Yeah.
I know people here Bitcoin.
If you are in, I don't know, Fukushima, Japan.
Okay. Okay. So you would be the local guy there.
Except I don't do that.
Okay. So that's one way, and then you can go places like Coinbase, you said, right?
Yeah, those are online things. Coinbase is an exchange, but otherwise they will just sell you Bitcoin or buy Bitcoin, not through the exchange. Okay.
So basically, you can buy Bitcoin to US currency here, right?
Yes.
Or you could sell your Bitcoin to US currency there.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Or other currencies, right? Not just currency, or
Coinbase is US. If you want to use other currencies, if you want to use euros or something, you go to like, what is it, Bitstamp? Yeah, Bitstamp. Maybe. I think they still use US.
Okay.
Or the next they use other currencies. Kraken. There are a lot of exchanges with different currencies. I might have to go.
Okay, so we're gonna go now. So let's see, Ghen-ki. He's my brother. And if you want to know more Bitcoin, you know, just like I said, go Google that guy and find out all about it. So, aloha! Thank you for joining.